Thanks again for hiring us, boss. You can rest assured we won't let you down. We'll definitely keep you safe. I know people can be hesitant to hire a small freelancing company like ours, especially when the company is just me and Yankan here. But your faith in us is not misplaced. Our slogan isn't just a slogan. We really mean it.
Just like Jupiter said, we mean every word of it. The most hyper-devoted bodyguards in the world.
That's not our slogan, Yankan. Remember, we agreed that slogan made us sound like a bunch of creeps, so we canned it? Even the marketing team said it was a bad idea. That's why we went with the most loyal bodyguards in the world. It gets the point across while not making us sound like a couple of creeps. And yes, the marketing team disagreed with us there, but that's why we fired them.
Well, I guess the marketing team was wrong about it being creepy, because Boss here hired us anyway. Unless you hired us even though we came across as creeps, Boss. You wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't hire a couple of creeps, would you? Right, right. Of course you wouldn't. Well, there goes that hope. Hmm? Oh, I said there goes that soap. I bought a new one that I use and it smells great, so I was just commenting on how great it smells. You know, because it smells like you. Eucalyptus. It smells like eucalyptus.
But enough talk about soap. Besides, with a criminal record as clean as ours, who needs it? You did find we have a clean criminal record, right? Oh, thank goodness we paid good money for that. Well, good then. Of course you did. But the direction I was going with this is that there's something we need to talk to you about. You see, we did a sweep of your home earlier today. It's just something we have to do in order to do our job. I assure you, it was for perfectly legitimate reasons. It's all just part of the job. We have to check for things that could be a danger to you after all. And unfortunately, we found a listening device under your bed. Looks like someone was stalking you. We can take further action to secure your home, but you would be a lot safer with us in our facility. It's almost impossible to break into. We highly recommend that you make the move.
But Jupiter, weren't we weirdos, the ones who did this? I mean, they must be weirdos to stalk the boss. Or maybe just weirdo singular, I don't know how many there were.
You're right, Yankan. Whoever did this is one sick freak, which is why the boss should move in with us. So, what do you say, boss? I mean, it's great there. The place has even got scented candles. It's actually kind of romantic. And obviously, we're still going to maintain our professionalism, but still, we can enjoy the romantic atmosphere together professionally. While we're there, we could even have a romantic dinner professionally. So, what do you say? Well, that's too bad, but we get it.
We do?
Leaving your home can be a very taxing experience, so I can understand your hesitation. Yankan and I will focus on doing what we can to make you safe here. But please do give our offer some thought. With that being said, the first step on our agenda would be getting you a tracker, so that we can always know where you are.
Right. What if you were kidnapped? We'd need to be able to know where to find you. Not that you're going to get kidnapped, because we'll keep you safe. But it never hurts to be prepared.
Which is why we need to put this tracker in you. Don't worry, the process will be quick and painless. And that's not all. We also made the tracker heart shaped to show we care. Platonically.
Making it heart shaped was my idea.
It was one of the few good ideas he had, boss. so don't let it go to waste. Now, I'm not saying you have to get the tracker right now, though it would be good to do it as soon as possible. But I know getting a tracker put in you can be quite the step to take, so just consider it for now. We can have this conversation again later.
Like after lunch. Which reminds me, a classic way to assassinate anyone is to poison their food, and we can't be having that. So, from now on, Jupiter and I will be making all your food to make sure it's safe to eat. I already made something for you, actually. It's your favorite. I learned about it from, uh, I learned about it from, Jupiter, help me out here.
Intuition!
Yes, that. Intuition. I learned your favorite food from intuition. But before that, we have the dessert. I know dessert usually comes last, but why wait when you can skip straight to the good stuff? The two of us made you a cake with "We love you" written on it with icing. 1,000 times to be exact. It's a very large cake to fit all that writing, as you can well imagine. It's in the car, actually. If you'd like, we could go get it now. Oh, you're not hungry? Well, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bother. It's just that, well, I put a lot of effort into it, and I was really looking forward to seeing you eat it. And, well, I was looking forward to seeing you getting stuffed on the cake. So, you know.
It's okay, Yankon. The boss can always have some later.
Right. Later. The boss could have some later.
I know what'll cheer you up, Yankon. How about we go through the boss's phone? Just for your safety, boss. You know we just have to keep you safe. We need to make sure you're not doing anything like sending photos of yourself or anything like that. Because when you send a photo, it's easy for strangers to get your location like that. It would just be putting you in danger. That's also why you shouldn't have any dating apps, actually, because we're the only ones you need. To know your location, that is. So, could you hand me your phone? Thank you. I'll take that. I did not expect it to be that easy. Hey, what's the password to your phone?
Try the boss's birthday.
Oh, hey, it worked. But how did you know the boss's birthday?
How did you know it?
Uh,
Intuition?
Intuition. What can I say? I'm protecting the boss, so it's my job to know about them. Now, let's just see what they have on their phone. Wow, you really don't have that many photos on here, boss. I was expecting you to have thousands of photos.
Yeah, that's how many Jupiter and I have of European cooking shows. Yes, European cooking shows. You know, Jupiter and I are huge fans. That's why we have so many photos of them. All the food, chef serve recipes. You name it. And I mean, we had to learn how to cook from somewhere, right? How else do you think we learned to make the huge cake with "We love you" written on it 1,000 times? Which, by the way, is still waiting for you to eat it if you ever find yourself in the mood.
I hope you don't find it creepy that we wrote "We love you" on it 1,000 times, by the way. We can understand if you do, though. Love is a strong word, isn't it? We're coming off a bit strong there. I knew it. We should have written "We appreciate you" on the cake 1,000 times instead. That would have been much more normal and appreciative. Oh well, too late now.
We really do love you, though, boss. We just want to share you. Spare you of any danger. You know, we just want to protect you, like it says in our job description. But we really do love you.
Yeah, There's so much to love about you. You're so trusting, you were willing to hire us despite the stalking allegations. And they're just that, I can assure you. They're just allegations. And did anyone ever tell you that you have such pretty eyes? Because you really do. We could just stare into them forever. It makes me want to share a life with you, boss. Professionally, just to watch you to make sure you're safe. Not like raise a family together or anything like that. Isn't that right, Yankan?
But you said,
Isn't that right, Yankan?
yes, that's right. That's 100% right. Not a shred of doubt. It's the most honest thing that anyone has ever said, ever. Throughout all time.
You see, boss, we just love you so much that we want to be the best bodyguards in the world for you. We just love you so much that we want to protect you forever and ever.
We even love you so much that we'll get rid of your ex. I mean, checks. We'll get rid of your checks. Because you're paying us. But we'll get rid of them at an affordable rate. Because what kind of bodyguards would we be if we were expensive? A real bodyguard protects your wallet just as much as your life.
That's how much we care about you, boss.
Yeah, we care about you more than anything else. So it's a shame we can't date. I mean, sate! It's a shame we can't sate our appetite to protect you, because that's just how much we care about you. We'll never be satisfied and feel like we're doing enough, no matter how much we do for you.
And we do a lot.
We really do. I mean, we were taking a look at your schedule earlier today, and we saw you wanted to watch a bunch of movies later. But your wrist might not be free. I mean, your list. Your list of movies that you want to watch might not be free to do because you wanted to go out to the theaters to watch them. And it's dangerous to go to the movie theaters.
They are super hard to secure. It's trivial for an assassin to blend into the crowd.
It's just like Jupiter said. So, if you want to watch movies, that's fine. But it might be hard to do that in a theater because a theater isn't secure. But what is secure is our place. So why don't we go over there to watch your movies? It'll be just like a dang good way to keep you safe.
We could even cuddle. Just to protect you from the cold, of course.
Right. Everything we do is just to protect you. So come on, I mean, boss. Let's go.